Welcome back to more Ratropolis. Still looking to win. I'm gonna do General Leader again because we're pretty close to an unlock, and because I think I have some generally good ideas for things which are better and worse, especially once we approach wave 20. Alrighty, first stuff up, we got a number of good things. Okay, cheese, drop down that house. Just gonna shuffle because we need to get the money. Keep shuffling again. If we get both guards in one, I'll consider... Well, I'll do the training right there. Get them both down. Still paying money to shuffle. I probably shouldn't have since we did not have quite enough gold. We have 3 games going right now, which is great. Get a 4th, and now we are running low on the Ratsons. But we have a lot of gold queued up. Also, we don't need too many of our weaker guards, especially at this time. Okay, do we want a house or a card? I want a card. Potter is okay. I don't really want that. I want to do Potter because that always gives us a decent amount of gold. It's not amazing, but sometimes you just need to do it. Okay, they're heading from the left. Head on over. Rats. Merchant, let's see, what do you got for me? I don't really want to do militia. The only reason to do that is... Ooh, I want to do a mining early. I have not done this before, and since we... it will increase the gold permanently, it could become very profitable. Gonna get a early defensive wall and a militia. The farm just doesn't give enough. So that militia gives us more units, which is nice. I should not have paid the 20 gold for that reshuffle since we were just about to get it. I'm gonna train these because now they're decent actually. We are up to the 40 gold amount and we are getting our grains covered. I should still be paying at this point because... Get our defensive wall down. Okay, house or remove a card. Would be to start removing cheeses. Let's get an early house. Advisor is really good. Plus 50% gold from treasure chest. I say that, and then it's a option which I almost never take. So, guys, head on over. Redraw. Okay, really wish that I had the train option, but we'll get up to 10 on this side because that's pretty good. Save us 5 seconds. Potter, our mine is now almost effective. Save 10 seconds on the draw for a bit. Our potters are making us enough. Okay, after this, our mine now actually is profitable, which is amazing. I would prefer we not have to be losing gold here. I'm gonna start working on our army on the right-hand side. Collapsed city, we can get a building, skill, or 3 cheese cards. I don't want to do cheese cards. It can make the cheeses work, but I really need to do other stuff. I think I want to do a building card. Ooh, a factory, that's really, really, really good. Let's level up. Okay, they're coming from this side. We'll make these militia decent, still worse than even just shield rats, but sometimes you just gotta make do with what you have. Okay, we are gonna reshuffle this because it's a bit much to wait for that amount. I should not have paid the gold right there since we were about to redo anyways. Now I will pay it for this. Get some grain up. Don't really want to do it. Oh, we're out of rations. We don't have a choice anymore. I think going to take the gold from this option because we're going to first lose half of our gold, and then we're going to take gold, shuffle, and hopefully get enough in this set. Or not. Or not. I was hoping to get enough down for the factory, but it will be on the next shuffle. And yeah, 100 gold is when it gets hard for reshuffling. We are on wave 5, need to keep tabs on that. Another grain. Merchant time! Do you have any? We do not have any warriors. Let's get a house at least. And let's get another defensive wall. Probably should have saved some of that gold up, but to get the factory going, but I'm going to choose the gold option here in case we're a bit short. If we do appear to be, so I will take it, much though it pains me. Okay, we did not get it immediately, which is very tragic. Our mine is now getting us a decent amount. Okay, I almost paid money on that, which would have not been good. And we really needed to that our redraw timer is better. Okay. Let's train these guys, because we really need the better military options. Potter, we are just a little short of gold. We're gonna let our guys kill some of them, and then we place it. We're at 6 and 5. So actually, let's place down another one of those, and place down our factory. And I don't think we want to do any more of the, any more defensive walls for a while, because what I found is it can really get in the way of, being able to do things which you need. Well, rather, it separates your armies so much that you aren't really able to effectively guard. Put down another militia here. Redraw. I got the library I picked because that will make it so that we also redraw one more each time, which is really nice. Once the grain expires in 5 seconds, we'll be able to afford the library. Okay, that is really, really nice. I'm going to just make certain that it's constructed, and now we always get 6. Now we really, really need to get a military card, because these guys just aren't going to cut it. Just a fact. So, I hope we got our, we're going to go with a level up, because that can at least make it so that some of our guys are stronger. This side we haven't been placing guys on, so we'll start adding some to it. At least we're doing well on gold, which is not always true for the, yeah, also we're getting population locked, so we really need to buy any warriors we find. Ah, yes, Shield Rat, definitely. We also want to grab markets, because then we can purchase more cards. More cards. We get more chances to get more military staff. Let's place another guard, redraw. Potter, our mine is now up to a surplus of 30 gold each time, which is pretty nice. Honestly, we probably have afforded a redraw, but it takes so much of our gold, it's hard. Get a card. Watchtower, I don't really like that too much. Hunt is pretty good. Let's go for a Watchtower so that we can get a bit of extra damage. Ooh, an event. Talent pool. We've seen this before. We can either get a military building or skill advisor. We want a military advisor. We got militia leader, plus 100% attack speed for militia. That's actually an interesting idea. And we got another militia card. So it makes them essentially doubles their damage. Is what the implication would be. We'll train so we have a very buff Shield Rat and Militia guy. Militia and Shield Rats have the same damage, it's just the amount of HP and the ability is very different. Now the Militia can actually dish out some amount, which is good. Oh gosh, our guards are dying on this side to those spitters. I think that's what they're called, something like that. We're almost at wave 10, which I believe has one of these smaller bosses. How's this side doing? 8 and 8 and 1 shield rat. Scouts demand. We're gonna say yes because all of our guys currently have a pitiful amount of attack anyways. We're gonna go for a third market. We got the sentry, we got a guards card, and got a accuracy up for them. I hope it did not affect the guards card which it added. It did not. That is good. And soon our markets will start paying off a bit. But yeah, we're really relying on the training to actually make our guys strong. So I'm not too concerned about lowering it, really. And see, when we do that, they are still quite nice and strong. Fortunately, it is 60 seconds. House or a card? We want a card. And we do not get any, we did not get any military cards. We're gonna do Battle Cry because that will offset the thing we just took, oh, we're out of parentheses. I should not have paid gold right there. I just clicked it without thinking. We need some either houses or... Ooh, golden lamp. This is a new event. The scout discovered a golden lamp. As you rub it 3 times, a genie popped out, just like the legends. I don't grant 3 wishes though. Nowadays this loot box thing is all the rage. Gosh darn, loot boxes ruining games, of course. Maybe. So you can only make vague wishes. I'll roll a die and give you something that vaguely fits. What? So I can say I don't believe in luck and get nothing. I can wish for wealth or power. I can get a random economy card. I assume the probabilities are basically meaning the rating is dependent on the probability, or a random advisor. I want an advisor. Ooh, dancer. So that is a, I believe, plus 50 or 100% move speed. I think we just want to get warriors at any kind, because it will at least give us more, let's also grab a random thing. Honey. Yeah, that's not great. Let's drop a guard. And redraw. That is not amazing. I don't really like any of these options. So, let's see. Let's give you another militia. We're going to need to redraw because we have no gold. Just the potters and the moppers. Shield rat, that's always good. And this market is going to be available right when we got some of our economy cards too. Yeah, that's giving us 50 gold each time. You really need to get the mine going early, I guess. I'd like to get both of these, but I don't think I can. So, slowing the enemy, not so much. Dealing damage and healing seems a lot nicer. Actually, I can... Oh wait, I could have only bought one anyways. Arbalest. You get a crossbow rat. We have not seen it. And it also upgrades piercing. Let's definitely do that then. Shuffle. They're coming from the left. We're at wave 11. Okay, we're definitely training this huge group up. Yeah, 2 piercing attack, range 300, 8 damage. Really nice. And I don't have enough gold. Seconds. I kind of want to wait because these guys are trained, and most of our cards have really pathetic attack. This is where I wish that I had a tannery or something, but, well, don't always get what you want. Market is available, but I have no gold. Let's see what's in our chest. Can get straight up gold, which is nice, but let's acquire a slinger. Ooh. Could go for another mining because We do... Oh, they added in the range. This is a new update because, like... Well, it just sort of gave you a range idea, so this is farther range than the crossbow rats, apparently. I'm tempted for both of these, but I need more gold more than troops at the moment, so I'm gonna go mining. War Weary. Upgrade a random military card or leader level. We must always be vigilant. We just upgraded a militia to level 2. It's pretty nice. Makes him actually very competitive for his abilities. I'm gonna wait and drop the battle cry as these guys are heading out, because there are a lot of guys here. I do have a train available. Mining, mining. Okay. Acquire, get a card, get a house. Get a card, get a card. I want to do that so that we can start doing stuff. These guys need to go to this side. We are running very quickly out of stuff. The merchant is also here, but we're going to use our markets. Don't have enough for an exile. We will grab a slinger. And I need to see about getting something which is... I mean, that could help for more Radissons, but I think I just need a house for the immediate amount. And let's also grab a medic for this side so that both will be ready. Okay. Can cheese once. Merchant, do you have anything that I can afford? Or anything that I want, really, also. And I think the answer is no to both of those questions. Let's get another crossbow rat. And I think this side has fewer, so we'll also do the shield rat. And we are also very low on gold. We also have a market. They have those weasel shamans. Yeah, we have this scenario again. We're gonna go for the leader level because I don't think I want a building beyond the ones that we already have. I'm gonna grab a pike rat, get us some more population. Drop a upgraded militia over there, shuffle up. Potter, mining. This one's already profitable. The more mine cards, the better it is. Who would have guessed? Okay. What would be good out of here? I think I would like a house, yeah. Guards have 300 range. I assume it's like units or something. I can only buy one anyways. Getting another military card would have been nice, but we're having issues with our economy as is. We're getting close to wave 20. I'll have to really be looking out so that I don't react too late to it. Be really good to get rid of the grain because I'm just not using it. Redraw, looking for a good time to use that. Floods, we got a bad event. A continued rainfall caused the river to flood. Some Radissons were swept away, never to be found again. Farmlands and houses being flooded meant considerable amounts of food were lost. Okay, so we can either you yourself climb up to the roof of your house and begin planning how to deal with this crisis. So, can rescue them, getting flood cards, which we will have to pay off, or we can pretty much just, lose permanent Radissons. I think we go for having to spend stuff, because that'd be pretty bad. Let's have some really strong guys over here. Shuffle. Put down an upgraded militia. Get rid of 2 of the floods. And let's see. House or acquire card? I think just a straight up house. I'm not going to make a slinger for right now because I need to save money for the club cards, which I have not found my economy cards in this shuffle. I really need like another potter and another mining card. Okay, let's get this house down. Let's do a flood. We're probably going to have to go with the... Ooh, our markets are coming good. We're probably going to have to go with the gold option for this chest. What are them? Weasel thieves. Reduces attack by scattering. So our melee does less attack. Makes sense. Undertaker plus 15 gold when a military unit dies. When one of our military unit dies, I guess is the assumption. Legendary card. I mean, we don't really lose too many, I think. Or at least not enough to make that worthwhile. We go for another factory. Exile definitely is not a good idea. Now let's go for a factory. And the merchant is here. We're actually going to train because we have a whole lot of guys available right now. Okay, cheese. Let's see. What do you have for me? Slingers are good, but none of these are good. Actually, budgeting is good. We have, like, 20-something cards, so as long as it's in the first 1 or 2 hands, it's guaranteed to make us gold. I did not play any of our rats there because I need to save gold for that last flood card, and also I honestly need to try to buy at the markets. Yeah, this is gonna give me a nice 400 gold. Thick deck does work. Plus 6 gold from each building in the city. We have like at least 6-7 houses, factory, library, 3 markets. That's at least profitable. Yeah, we'll go with it. Let's drop another medic down. Gotta get our shuffle in. Let's see what this market has for us. We have plenty of gold now. We can multiply bounty, which is not as good since we don't have anything which increases bounty. Can go for a medic or defensive wall. I want another medic card, but I might go for another defensive wall since just to get in stuff. Ooh, let's go for another mining. We need it. Medic is nice, but we are really in need of economy. Let's go for another house. Let's get some of those guys down. Shuffle. Potter. These are our bad ones, but actually we'll train up a group of them. So, because 7 and 31 is very respectable. Okay, they're coming from this side. Can get rid of that. Oh, there's an event happening. Eggs of mystery, we have not seen this before either. The scout drags before you a rat towing a cart. On it are giant mysterious eggs. I've caught this rat trying to secretly bring these into the city. Trying to eat all this... Oh, I do like how the scout, if you don't choose to arrest him, continues to appear and says, trying to eat all this food by himself. How selfish. He must be made an example of. We'll cook the egg and eat it amongst ourselves. Eat it amongst ourselves, of course. The rat responsible looks up to you with teary eyes. Can I at least have a bite? You can say, no, let them hatch. 200 gold. Single use labor. Get egg level 2 when it's... Say off of its head. This is really interesting. I'm really curious what happens. I want to do it. And since we have exactly the number of radisons we would need for it, I'm really tempted to see. Like, we'll just set it back over here and see what happens. So land tax gives us basically double on return, which is nice. Battle cry makes it really effective when we have a lot of guys here. Yeah, battle dance is plus 100. Pretty nice. It's nice that those are permanently profitable. I think we want to level up. Let's drop another house down to get our land tax going up. Gosh, I feel like a terrible government. when I'm saying that. Okay, that's a very broad generalization I just made. Land taxes or other taxes. Not most people's favorite thing. Okay, I just dropped 2 medics here. We actually have 5, but for some reason they have a stupidly high attack, so... Okay, there's only 11 cards, so that's not as huge of a benefit this time, but still very nice. Also, I need to get a defensive wall, I think, or... No, my factory could probably fit in over. We're out of that. A lot of them. Also, there's a shop. We've only lost 1 guy though so far. Okay, what would I want? I think a house. Yeah, house. We're doing well on the economy since we grabbed a couple of those ones. There's a new event. Let's shuffle up first. Actually, I did. Militia. Oh no, we just lost some people. Back to basics. We've seen this. Random building or random economy. There's a lot of economy ones which won't help. Buildings almost always help, except for that one. Because it's let's get defensive walls. I just want them so that whichever side the we'll get another land tax since that's really good. Whichever side the boss is coming on, we can just leave it up front so that it will absorb the initial charge. What do you have for me? We get another land tax, or I could get a medic or a tannery. Let's go for a tannery. Not the best option, I think, but I want to diversify. I want a pike rat. Being able to have gold is so nice. This is too late, really, for that. Shield rat or medic? Honestly, medic, because it's kind of like the shield rat, except it heals. And hits. Oh, they changed it. Before it healed for like 8, but now it's based on the attack value. So if we train them up, they heal guys even more. That's really interesting. I should have kept that war cry for the charge that was about to happen. I need to wait for the factory on this side. There's room for 1 house over here. What is this actually? Why is it not showing? Ah, Weasel Pharaoh. Summons mummy and ancient weasel. Oh wait, this is like... Oh god, I guess that was wave 20. Yikes, but there's different bosses. That is very good to know, now that that could have been very bad. The Triumph. Okay. So, that was very bad because I did not notice that we would have been on wave 20. But now we know that there are different bosses indeed. So after the glorious victory over the weasels, the city was full of joy and laughter as every rat sang and praised your name. My name. During yet another parade through the streets, the bureaucrat quietly approached and whispered, yes, we can deal with people. So we can just level up, or we could go for extra bounty. So I guess it gives us options. What does I forget what I think the rebel cards are just permanently unplayable. You know, I want to go for bounty and lower tax, because we're killing things. But leader level is so nice. No, but cards even can help us. Legendary or upgrade? Let's upgrade one of our medics, I think. Or we can upgrade, like, budgeting. 30. Unlimited money! And since we actually have the means to make use of this, okay, so let's drop this egg back here. I want to see what that does. It'd be so cool. Yes, these are still upgraded guys. Gotta shuffle. You guys need to head out to the further wall. They're so nice and fast with the dancer. Gosh. Quality of life. So yeah, this is unplayable, so we should, on some of the next ones, work to eliminate those from the deck, from our next wave bonuses. Yeah, land tax is giving us like a solid 70. The mines give us a solid at least 50 upgrade. Honey is just kind of useless because 30 seconds is too long to be leaving Radissons doing nothing. You need them manning the walls. Catapult, also not great, because I don't want to have an active ability that I constantly have to micromanage. Next time we have some Radissons. Actually, we're going to do it right. We made some awesome militia and awesome guards. Oh, there was a new enemy, but they disappeared immediately. Salamander warriors. Faithful lizard. Looking for animals to sacrifice. Preferably not us, please. We do not have a remove option from this one. House or get a card. I think a house. Potter. Darn rebels. Honestly, we can even afford some of these redraws. This won't give us very much. Got that at a bad time. This militia is good. Our egg is getting very close. Oh, we get a duck card. Oh, this is amazing. Shuffle, I honestly need more money, really. They're coming from this side. We'll be playing our guys over here. Let's see. Shield Rat, Pike Rat. I don't want to do a plaza. It will take up too much space, and only one level isn't enough, really. I think Shield Rat is better than Pike Rat for this instance. Ooh, good budgeting. 540 gold. Mine for a good amount too. Yeah, let's grab another Pike Rat. Wish I could tell what all of those were. Let's get another Slinger. Yeah, we're losing some. A duck card. It costs 450. I didn't see what it did, but that's a lot. So we can duplicate cards, we can get a Potter, which is honestly too low. Or we can get an Armored Knight, who is quite nice. Or we could get a card to consistently get more Radissons. But we could just get more military cards and... Ooh, rats. That's some Steam achievement for the game. I will probably figure out what that is later. Let's delete a card. Apparently I cannot scroll. Can get rid of the building. Can get rid of honey. And for some reason it's not letting me scroll. I guess it doesn't exactly assume that you will have much more than this in a thing. Oh wait, nope, you're just supposed to click and drag. That is not exactly what I would have expected. Rebel is definitely the worst, most obviously, because you cannot use it. So the duck is 5, it's single use, 20 damage, 500 health. Oh gosh, that's awesome. I'm so glad I did that. Let's get a longbow rat. And more guards, just because we can. And we'll get a barracks, because then we can start upgrading some of them for fun. Where do we want our loyal duck? Let's actually have him sit in the back for now. It would only be better if he were a goose. Untitled Goose Game, which I, as of yet, don't have plans to play because I do not own it. Gosh, we have so many medics. I actually love that they look like plague doctors because it gives them us a reason for why they are so strong. Like, they are suspiciously good at it just fires out. I was wondering. They are setting fires. Ranged fire attack from the salamander. Wow. That really hurt. Let's drop that on the Our guys are really hurt. Really hurt. Ooh, and they have a lot of health. I should have put them drunk. And when they keep de-aggroing because they're too far away, that's really hard. Yikes. We lost a ton of Radissons there. 30 population good. Fishery. 2 ephemeral random cards. Interesting. Not what I want, though. Let's just grab a defensive wall to act as sort of a buffer for things. We need to start. Strange encounter. You were touring the latest construction going on in the city when you felt conflicted by the sight of the once beautiful forest covered with industrial waste. Guess that's what happens when you have multiple factories. That's when an old rat suddenly appeared, waving his cane and ranting like mad. You have sinned against Mother Nature, and you have caused her great harm. Cease now or face mystical wrath. So we can call our guards and get some gold. Or, I will cease at once, which will, increase the enemy wave time by 10 seconds, but we can't expand anymore. I don't have plans to expand. That wall that I bought was anyways just to act as a buffer, not even to build stuff. So I'm fine with that. Let's grab a card. I think I'm gonna go with Exiled. I don't think I'll play it, but it will give us population. And let's slap down this barracks. Land tax, mining, pipe rat. Wow, 1,000 range on the Ronto rat. I should have waited to train, but I should actually save that for when there are melee guys to do. Because doing that, and then a super strong medic, and a super strong militia sounds awesome. Mining for a decent little amount. Let's get a shield rat, because they can actually survive. We have market available, I know. I'm just trying to get some money, hopefully, before that. We got our budgeting out of that super bad one. Let's drop another guard down. Let's actually do our markets now. I don't like any of these. I don't like any of that. We aren't going to take any of that. Armored Knight. I mean, Blessing is also kind of nice, but that's a bit too much. Armored Knight is good. Let's Battle Cry. Gosh, the fire really hurts. Ooh, there was a new enemy. It's that Toad. Yeah, Toad Predator. Outrageous Toad that gets stronger every time it consumes a rat. Ooh, that's really bad. I mean, our guys weren't really expendable. Ooh, really good budgeting for nearly 1,000. That's amazing. And we also got a epic treasure chest. Let's upgrade a card. Do we want to upgrade one of our armored knights, maybe? Increases his health by... Oh wait, I just accepted. Basically, it seems to be an upgrade of like 50% over his current abilities for most upgrades. Universal Exam, another new event. We're getting all the new events. It's probably because we're on Wave 24 and that's a new high. A broad, comprehensive exam was set up so that any rat in Ratropolis could apply. Everyone studied hard for the test, and when the results came in, there was much wailing and gnashing. This is very much a metaphor for many things. The bureaucrat recommends you hire the highest scoring rodent, but you aren't sure. They have a little text error there. Is a test score really all that matters? We can say hire them anyways. So I assume that's saying, yes, that is what matters. Or we can hold off for now. Yeah. They passed the test, sure. Apparently it was a gladiator who won. Great test, guys. They recovered lost HP while berserk, and they are also very, we got a berserker card, which we actually did not before. We are going to train these because we have several shield rats and our stronger militia unit here. Gosh, we're getting 160 from those mining cards now. That's pretty nice. Get those swingers down because stunning is nice. And because if those archers were firing at our main guys, we would be absolutely dead. Oh gosh, we're actually running out of arrows over here. Because they just have so many archers that shred through. Do I want any of these? Maybe a barracks. We have the space, and if we're able to actually upgrade our guys consistently, that would be awesome. Let's place some more down. Yeah, we lost like all of them on this side. Let's delete another card because we have plenty of dead cards in here. They do expand our budgeting thing, which I'm glad that they changed because that's much nicer. barracks available. I can upgrade an armored knight or honestly any number of things. Now that I say that. Let's upgrade this armored knight. Yeah, over 100 HP. He's a buff dude, very swole. Seeds of a World Tree, we've seen this before. We get a draw card for every seed that we click. Smithy, we can upgrade cards or a house. I think we just need a house at this point. We really don't have too much time for any of these upgrades, as much as they might be nice. Yeah, I don't really want the smithy. Ah, they're coming from this side, finally. Let's drop that house down over. I don't think I'm allowed to expand anymore. We get our 10th medic over here, and our first berserker. We have plenty of, gosh. I'm gonna just dropping down to replenish that side, get that going, and we have our training available, which we will use at the wow, we actually got a lot of new enemies. Who are you? Salamander pyromancers. More fire. Throws bombs at turn areas. And not too much different than what they're currently doing, I would say. I'm just throwing those guys down so that they can hopefully prevent our DPS guys in the back from dying. Because that would be truly tragic. And I mean that with all sincerity. If we lost it, we would be in severe trouble. I did not do training. I'm not quite certain why. Now I should be training. Oh gosh, terrible time for budgeting. However, our land tax is doing quite nice. I should have been using my catapult as well. Yeah, these salamanders with their AoE fire are really bad for any melee guy. Let's get another shield rat. We need more options to lead the church. I have not seen any of the Seeds of the World Tree. I have not really been looking out. Definitely a Guardian. They jack up the prices a whole lot. Gosh. And honestly, a public bass. If we can delay the wave timers, that really helps us a lot. Not doing the exiled because... event, come here. Architectural union? They're unionizing! Oh no! Or oh yes. Depends on what it actually does, if it's good. While reviewing some numbers on your new lands, the bureaucrat carefully began to speak. Dear leader, I've recently befriended a very talented fellow, a rat renowned in the construction guild for his skills. May I recommend that you halt our reckless expansion and instead hire this rat to develop the city. Well, since we already said that we won't. Now that you think about it, you feel like the bureaucrat has gotten very rich lately. Oh my gosh, he got paid off! Stop the expansion. We cannot expand anymore. We already said that. We wouldn't. So we'll get that. There are a whole bunch of new enemies. Oh gosh. There's some error happening. Probably because I was trying to do things at the same time. So we got the engineer upgrades building by applying the same one on top, so like the building leaders thing. So there are salamander twins, the other one gets angry when you kill the twins. Yeah, that makes sense. Shuffle. Oh gosh, they're really strong. I hope that it's not the same on both sides. I'm just trying to drop as many people as possible. Yeah, it's actually almost worse. Oh, the salamander twins are like the two bosses. That makes it. Yeah, we're like almost out of barracks. Oh gosh, those guys are burning on that side. Let's upgrade one of our armored knights. Get him a bit stronger, a little bit buffer. Be faithful. Before you knew it, everyone professed to the faith of Mother Nature and the World Tree. The filthy factories that profaned and polluted what was divine were justly shut down. Superstitions and heresies left over from the old Ratropolis were also eradicated. Clearly, all evidence of a miracle by the World Tree. They say that powerful enemies come toward our gates. What shall we pray for today? Allow us to live long and prosper, delaying the enemy wave. Deliver us from damnation. 3 random cards in your possession are upgraded. Let's give us a bit of time. We just need to... so I guess that's maybe a result when you are getting close. Oh, we had another barracks available. Let's train up you even more. So I guess when you are getting pretty far along, it gives you the chance. Ooh, Unforgiven and Wreck. Get an exiled and minus 50% to the attack penalty. So he could actually be halfway decent. There was at least a market available. Let's see if there's anything good we can grab. Not really. We could grab another defensive wall to upgrade one of our current defensive walls, I think. We're going to pay 500 gold to reshuffle, which is absolutely preposterous. Ah, yes, we can. It gives it a plus 100. You know, Goose, head onwards to glorious victory. Budget for more than 1,000. Very nice. I'm still not too keen on the exile, though. It just... Oh gosh, this is wave 28. Wait, do I have room for the public baths anyways? Nope, it's completely useless. Get some more down, get a medic down, but it makes it out of stone, very cool. We're losing our melees before they can even really do anything. Goose, go forward. I mean, you're a duck, but you're a goose in spirit, I think, right? I can't really put him down though because the fire resistance is left. Oh gosh, the goose is dying so fast. So very, very fast. I think he's gonna die almost immediately. I think they might have needed to upgrade the goose's potential. Gosh, I'm just like sending out the wave. You know how I said the Undertaker wouldn't be useful? Well, I guess that was a absolute frickin' falsehood. Because I'm also getting mainly melee guys because, oh gosh, our goose survived. He's a boss. Let's get another guardian. Oh gosh, this side lost so many. But at least they're coming from the other side. That's definitely a good thing, right? Oh, I was thinking policy and mixing that up with stuff. Let's grab another defensive wall to upgrade things. I don't really care about upgrading the budget for a whole bunch. Exiled at least has a lot of power. Oh gosh, yeah, we only have very, very small population. Shuffle. But when they don't have the fire, we are a lot better off. So much better off. Barracks time. I think we still want the armored knights because they're the only melee who actually are able to survive for any sort of time. But we have so many that it's like, you know what? Anything will really do. Why is the city under attack? Oh crap, they were coming from both sides. I thought that they were just coming from the other side. I am silent because I am hurriedly placing as many people as possible here before the wall falls and I die. Well, the upgrade on the wall might... Oh wait, I'm out of here. I did not get any of the economy cards. I'm gonna die here because I can't defend from both sides at once. I think okay. Yes. Oh god, but there's still so many here. Oh my gosh, this is just like me being meat grinders. Oh god, what the heck? Well, we made it to wave 30, but we are almost certainly dead. Oh, it flies to the other side of the map in an emergency. And I have like 11 guys out on the thing. And it makes little spider legs. This is great. So basically what I'm gonna try to do is we actually defend this side. Okay. That does not help. They destroyed that. Great, and I can't move that. So we've lost. On wave 30, we lost to the final boss because on the previous wave we were losing on one side, and then the other wave immediately died. Very sad. Much sad. 50 minutes! This is a long video. I'm not upset. I'm just very sad. Because we were very close. They made this game difficult. The strategies are much better what I was doing, but not quite enough. Huh, funny. We unlocked the crossbow rat, but we were also using him. Maybe it unlocks immediately once you hit the XP. But then again, I didn't see these. Forge, grabs more cards and temporarily upgrades them. Interesting. And for the next 10 seconds, drawn military cards cost minus 100%. That's really good with the military guy. Especially when you are losing terribly and are literally throwing rats into a meat grinder. Oh gosh. AoE is a terrible thing. But this is Ratropolis. We are very close to winning. And thank you for watching.